Phil, and I wanted to come on and say hi. How you doing? It's another live video. If you guys have any questions or have anything that you guys want to ask in regards to real estate and getting into the market in Maryland, feel free and ask. I am licensed in Maryland and am here to help. My office hours are usually from 10 to 7, but you can always send me a text or send me an email, and I will get back to you at my earliest convenience. But yeah, guys, yesterday was a great day. We talked a little bit about getting ready to buy, and we're going to have a little bit more information about buying for next week. But this kind of video, I wanted to talk more about getting your home ready for sale. Some tactics that you can use and some things that can be done to make sure that your property is actually sellable in this market. Um, Let me turn that off real quick. If you guys have any questions after the live, feel free and let me know. Leave them in the chat. I'd love to read them. And yeah, let me just kind of move this stuff around here so I don't lose you. And so in this market, there's been a lot of low inventory. We don't have enough properties to sell for the amount of demand that we have. But that doesn't mean that properties don't have to be prepared to sell. A property that isn't priced correctly and isn't in a good shape can go for a lower price than a seller would actually prefer. So it's very important that you work with a realtor to assess, can you spend money and invest and get the property repaired or updated? And is it in your best interest to have that done? Because at the end of the day, if putting more money into the property is going to put you in debt, it might not be financially savvy for you to make that huge expense when you're about to leave the property. But that is actually one of the first tips that I would suggest, is working with a realtor and assessing what your situation is, how much money you have to throw at the project, and what type of options you have available in your city to update a property and get it ready for sale. Assessing the property's repairs that need to be done. And we're talking about major things, safety things. For example, water heaters, roofs, gutters, toilets, showers, things like that that might impact the living quality of a property are super crucial to be handled ASAP. So sorry, got a hair in there. Oh my God. So the moment that you can tackle those, the easier it can be, because those are high ticket items that really have long lifespans. You don't have to worry them for a long time. They are great resale value when you put them in a description for a property, and can really help to up the value in listing a property that's been updated. The next thing definitely that you have to do is declutter the property, and it goes hand in hand with depersonalizing the property. Depersonalizing and decluttering are crucial because we want to make the property as easy as possible for a new owner to imagine themselves in it, to see themselves and their furniture and their things inside this amazing space. So decluttering makes it easier for them to see the key pieces and highlighting points and features of your property. And then depersonalizing it allows for you to give potential buyers a blank slate and a clear canvas to look at the property and really enjoy all the features that it has to offer. You could always paint. Paint, saying the reason that paint is such a powerful tool in real estate is because over time, living, dining, eating, if you're smoking can leave residue and leave dinginess inside paint and leave it almost stained. I've gone into properties and we've washed walls, and you can tell the difference of grime and dirt that builds up over time. So paint, and investing in a good quality paint, a good quality color, is an easy, effective way to update the look of a property without really breaking the bank. It's one of the first things that most realtors would suggest. Sure, it could be expensive, but when you lump it in with the other work that a contractor might have to do, it could really come out to a lot better price. So keep that in mind next time. If you can't do the paint, at least do a deep clean. Professional cleaning is so essential. Again, it goes back to the feeling that we want to make this space a clean blank canvas. If you were given this property in a bad shape, how would you feel? Seeing the property gleaming and everything glittering and nice and clean is so refreshing and relieving. So think about that next time that you are thinking about selling a property. How would I want to receive this property if I was going to buy it again? And those are things that can also not just be selling points for a new home buyer, but also be reasons why your property actually goes above asking price. Get organized. Getting organized makes it easier to, again, do the decluttering and depersonalization, putting things away, removing items from walkways, and making sure that everything is tucked away either in a closet or a storage area off site. Again, it goes back to the blank canvas. Make sure that you are checking out the curb appeal. Take your time, mow the grass, get a company to come in and do some landscaping. A few trees and plants here and there, shrubs and vegetation in the right areas can really change the appearance of a property. It can boost the curb appeal and makes people say, wow, that looks incredible. Also, the outer facade, the siding, the windows, the roof. Thinking about the colors and the future resale value of your property is crucial for you to really get the most bang for your buck. A lot of people make very personal choices when it comes to picking out colors and picking out certain materials in the property. And you have to be careful about that, because if you're going to resell that property someday, what is going to stop that fad from no longer being popular? And when trends kind of disappear, you're left with a property no one really likes, you've spent a lot of money on, and now people feel like they have to gut and re-engineer because unfortunately it was a very personalized taste that isn't what the market likes right now. I'm not saying that what you might do personally in your property is ugly or looks bad or might hurt the value of your home. But what we want to do is highlight the key features of your property, which are the bedrooms and bathrooms, the location of your property, and why your property is such a good deal on in this market. We want to make it easy for clients to see the property and envision themselves inside, while at the same time being priced competitively so that we can get you off the market as soon as possible. The quicker that we can get you under contract and sold, the easier everything will be, because you will not only be satisfied with what's gone on, but it'll also be more on your terms. Also, sometimes speed is not the ultimate goal. Sometimes we need more time. So if a rent back is part of the equation, we need to factor that in with a client that's going to be willing to work with us on that point. If you are going to be doing some renovations to the property, maybe think about getting some extra lighting. Lighting goes a long way. Like paint, a few recessed bulbs here, a few recessed bulbs there go very, very far. They have updated versions now that are not as labor intensive to install, and they're discs of light that can be installed and replaced very simply and easily by anyone, but preferably an electrician, and they can be done very quickly. About four per room makes it look amazing, gives a clear white color to the whole property, and they look phenomenal and without really breaking the bank. So think about lighting next time that you are thinking about updating a property for sale, because those key features again can only be seen if there's enough light on them. Also think about the tenant or the I'm sorry, the potential home buyer that's going to be looking at these properties at night. Are they going to be able to even see this place? Is it going to be enough clarity for me to see what I'm purchasing? How would you feel walking into a place that was in complete darkness? So thinking about those things. Last but not least, again, with minor tweaks and making sure that we're working with the right professionals at the right time, think about staging. I'm not saying get the whole house staged with somebody else's furniture. Think about getting a professional come in and rearrange your items. take things out, replace things, teach you about how to organize items so that they're out of the way and not really impacting the viewing experience. There's so many things that can be done with your own furniture, and real stagers will work with you. Of course, if you don't have furniture in the property, you could always ask a stager to work with you in that regard, and they'll charge you accordingly. So keep that in mind. Staging at least the kitchen, the living room, and a master bedroom is always worthwhile. But if you have the budget to stage the whole house, definitely think about it. Staging a whole property makes, again, the showroom HGTV feel of going through a property. And that's what you want. You want that wow factor of, hey, I just walked in here and this is the property that I'm going to buy. This is my home. And that's what we ultimately want. We want people, multiple people, to think that this is their home and we want them to bid for it. We want to be priced competitively for the market so that we aren't wasting our time or a client's time by getting haggled down. But at the same time, we want to be priced for the market so that we don't lose you any value. Ultimately, our goal is to have multiple offers, even in this market. So we have to be priced in a manner that attracts a lot of attention while at the same time brings in serious offers. Every offer is usually gone through with you. It has to be because you're selling the place. And from there, we decide the pros and cons of each offer. So, something to think about. I didn't want to kind of take too much of your time this afternoon, but I did want to make this short video about getting ready to sell your home and tips that you could use to do it quickly and efficiently. To recap, those tips are: address repairs necessary in the property, declutter, repaint, boost up the curb appeal, have a deep clean, organize your belongings, think about staging, depersonalize your home, and always consider installing more lighting. Again, this is Hugo Quintanilla with Long and Foster. I really appreciate you guys tuning in on these videos, leaving likes, comments, and sharing them with your friends and family. Just really, the views are so nice of you for taking the time out of your day to view this stuff. So really, I appreciate you. Thank you again for tuning in and saying hi. I will see you guys again soon. Definitely on Sunday, but I hope that I can bring you more little quick videos here and there to take advantage of this whole new way of doing videos that we got going on right now. So Hugo Quintanilla is my name. I'm a licensed realtor in Maryland that works with Long and Foster, North Potomac, Rockville. My best phone number is 240-389-4846. And my email is hugo@lnf.com. My website is yourrealtorhugo.com because I am your realtor, Hugo, and am here to answer your questions. Feel free and drop me a line, send me a text, an email, a DM, whatever is more convenient for you. Feel free and check me out on social media and also my website. There are tons of resources and tools over there that you can use, not only to get ready to sell, but also to purchase more properties and start really making wealth with real estate. Appreciate you guys. Thank you again for your time, and I will see you soon. Take care. Have a great afternoon. Bye bye.